Hello everyone, welcome back to our Engineering Topics YouTube channel. So friends, in this session we are going to solve another problem based on isometric projection, and the problem statement is the figure shows front view and side view of an object. Draw its isometric view and give the overall dimensions. Now here for this problem two views are given, the front view and left hand side view is given. Now, for isometric view, we require a isometric box, and this box consists of three different planes. This is plane 1, this is plane 2, and this is plane 3. So here, for this object, the origin O is given at the left bottom corner. So origin O for this problem is here, and from this is a length, or this is the x-axis for this problem, and in the plane 1 we get the front view for this isometric view. And when we look this object from left hand side, so in plane 2nd we get the left hand side view. Now from front view and left hand side view we can find length, height and width. Now here length and height for this object is same. Diameter of that circle is 80 mm. So length is 80 mm and height is 80 mm. And in the side view we get the thickness or width, and width of this object is 40 mm. Now this object consists of multiple circular parts. Now this bottom half portion, its position is here. Thickness of that half bottom of circle is 20 mm, and again from this upper half circle is there. So this object consists of two half circles, bottom half circle and top half circle. The bottom half circle, its thickness is 40 mm, and the top half circle, its thickness or width is 20 mm. So here we have the dimension of this box. This is x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Along x-axis we are going to mark 80 mm length, height आपण मार्क करणार आहोत 80 mm, and width is 40 mm. Now see the solution for this problem. Mark a horizontal line first, and on that mark origin O. Now after that, by using protractor, mark 30, 30 and 90 degree angles, and by using thin line, draw this 30, 90 and 30 degree angle line. So length is 80 mm. So along the x-axis we will mark 80 mm, and along y-axis we will mark 40 mm distance, and height is again 80 mm. From base we will mark 80 mm height. Now we will find the another two z-axis. So adjust the ruler along z-axis and draw the vertical line. Now 80 mm is the height of this object. Mark 80 mm, 80 mm distance, and join all these endpoints. Now here we have completed the isometric box. So this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, this is z-axis. Along x we have marked length, along z we have mark height, and this is width. Now here, for bottom half circle, we require a rhombus, and the rhombus dimension requires are 80 by 80. So this is the 80 by 80 rhombus. Here we want the bottom half circle. For bottom half circle we require 80 by 80 rhombus and their midpoints or center. So here 40 mm is the midpoint or center point for all four sides. Okay. Now these are the midpoints. Now for circle we required four centers, and these four center we can find when we join the obtuse angle and opposite two side midpoints. Then we get the four centers by using thin line. Join obtuse angle and opposite side mid. Now here we want bottom of circle, so here we are taking this C1 center and this C2 center. By using these two centers we can draw the bottom of circle. Now take this radius in the compass and draw the 1/4 arc. Now place metallic pointer of compass on C1 and take this radius in the compass and join the next 1/4 arc. Now we will join these two end points. We will get the bottom half circular part. Now this part have 20 mm. This edge have 20 mm thickness. So along the width side we will add 20 mm thickness. And this is a 20 mm. Now join this again two end points by using thin line, and along this line draw a rhombus. Now here the upper half circle, its diameter is again 80. So at 20 mm backside आपल्याला rhombus बनवायचा आहे. Now here you can see the three sides of rhombus we have drawn, 1, 2, 3, and the for bottom line join it. Now see this rhombus. On this plane we can mark or we can draw the upper half circle. Now here the two sides of that rhombus, already we know the midpoint. Now find the midpoint of remaining two sides. 40 mm and 40. Then again join obtuse angle and opposite two side midpoints. Join obtuse angle opposite side midpoints by using a thin line. Join it. Now for upper half circle, take this C3 center and take this C4 center. Now take a compass and measure this radius in the compass and draw the 1/4 arc. Now take C4 center, place metallic pointer on C4 center and join join this arc. Join this arc. Now, this flat surface is its position is here. Now the same half circle is appeared on the back side. So the back circle we can find by shifting C4 and C1 towards y direction. Now shift C1 and C2 towards y direction. Shift C1 and C4 and shift C3 towards width side and C4 toward width side. Now the thickness of that back profile is 20 mm. So shift C3 20 mm towards y direction and C3 again 20 mm back side towards y side. So this is C3 dash, this is C4 dash. Now take compass and for this arc we have taken this radius. Take the same radius in the compass and shift center C3 to C3 dash and draw the same arc. Now for this arc we have taken this radius. Take the same radius in the compass, measure the same radius, shift center from C4 to C4 dash and draw a small arc. Now by using tangent line, draw a tangent. Similarly from bottom we can draw a tangent line towards y direction, and for this arc we have taken this center. For this we have taken this C2 center. Now here again one arc is formed. For this arc shift C2 center towards y direction at 20 mm distance. For this arc we have taken this radius in the compass. Take the same radius, shift a center and mark a arc. Before that we'll check without C2 dash we can join this arc by taking C3 dash as the center and join this directly. I can see here. By using tangentially we can just join it. Now here, this is a solution for this problem. Without shifting C2, just extend this arc up to this tangent and join it by using a smooth curve. So you can see, this is a solution for this problem. Now give the dimensions. Diameter is with the overall dimension. So diameter of that object is 80. This is 80 mm. Thickness is 40 mm and height is 80 mm. Now, this is a complete solution for this problem. When the observer is looking from this direction, this is a observer position. Observer is standing here, and from this direction, the front view we get here. You can see this edge. This is a flat surface. So the flat surface position is here. The bottom half circle and top half circle. With the help of this two half circle, we get the full circular part. And when we look this object from left hand side, we get this profile, and this edge position is here. Try to solve these problems. Thank you for watching this video. Happy learning. Bye.